In today's episode, we take a look at an exciting new concept called the DreamCase.
The new Mercedes X-Class camper.
And we also take a look at the upcoming shows that are happening this month. I want to kick off today with talking about some research that has come from ABTA, the Travel Trade Association, and they have said that in 2018, 66% of Brits are already planning on travelling in the UK, which is fantastic. It's great for the camping industry.
Definitely. I mean, we've travelled a lot in the UK as well, haven't we?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's easy to go away. It's easy to take the dog. I think, and there's some amazing places that you can visit in the UK, so I'm not surprised by those statistics at all. Yeah,
a close second to that is Europe, with 63% of Brits plan on travelling to...
That doesn't feel like it adds up to me.
No, I'm guessing somewhere that some people plan on travelling in the UK and Europe.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's 120 odd% of people in the UK, maybe.
So we basically made that statistic last year, just you and me.
Yes,
because that's the only places we visited.
And that's the beauty of a camper van or caravan. You can go anywhere in the UK, and you can plan multiple trips really easily. It's great. There's
certainly great things like the Eurotunnel and the ferry services. It's all very good to go over to Europe, but there's, it's great that when you're part of the Caravan and Motorhome Club, you actually get discount on the M6 toll.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and if you are planning to travel to Europe, you also get discount on the ferries and the Channel Tunnel, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's great, and it just shows that the future is bright for the camping industry, which is great.
Yeah. Good job we're making these videos.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a amazing new launch of this Mercedes X-Class. Now, we've had quite a few Mercedes in our time, haven't we? And we, as well, one of our best videos is about the Mercedes Marco Polo camper conversion, which is obviously very similar to the VW California. So this is an interesting concept because the X-Class is a pickup truck, essentially. And the idea is Mercedes have tried to reach out to what it thinks is its prospective audience.
Yeah, not just builders by the sounds of things.
Not just builders. And they've actually put a Tischer demountable camper on the back of this new X-Class. Now, Tischer are not part of Mercedes. They are a separate company. But these demountable campers can go on the back of this X-Class. And it comes in 3 different sizes. It's got a bed over the cabin. It's a really interesting
concept. It's got like a seating area as well. There's a kitchen on board. It's really quite spacious. There's a 200, a 240 and a 260. So yeah, various different sizes. The 260 looks hilarious. It looks like it's so heavy that the pickup would tip up, but obviously they've done it properly. They've been around for many years, and
I mean, this concept has been around for many years, but it's very interesting to see that Mercedes are now going into that market, and it will be quite nice to see where this goes from here as well, and what other things Mercedes might come out with in the future.
Yeah,
I mean, my favourite vehicle is the Mercedes Unimog.
Yeah.
So I hope that they start doing massive versions of that for us.
Yeah, that'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
I'd be straight on that.
Direct from Portsmouth Mercedes.
Oh, it'd be brilliant.
By picking up a Unimog. Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
I'd like to do that review as well. So Mercedes, if you're watching, please send us a Unimog.
It's a really interesting concept. Now, weirdly, when looking through all sort of the press photos of the Mercedes X-Class camper, Mercedes haven't actually released any photos of it inside, but we took a quick look on the Tischer website, and there's plenty of photos inside. So make sure you have a look at their website. The link is in the description below.
Absolutely.
Interestingly, we got approached by a company from Slovenia who have developed a really cool concept, and it's called the DreamCase. Again, the link is in the description below, but what it is, it's aimed at sort of commuters that have long journeys, people that are on the road all the time, salesmen, that kind of idea, who don't necessarily want to have a huge camper van or motorhome or caravan. They don't want to be lugging that around on their day-to-day job. And what it is in the boot you have a huge case, which is just really cool how it all sort of folds out. It's got 4 different sort of like articulated joints that all sort of move out. And what it is it's basically a fold-up mattress. It's a memory foam mattress. It folds beautifully into the boot of the car. You still have space on top of that to store items. And how it works is you drop the rear seats of your car down, and then you have a lovely double mattress in the back of your car. There's already people who have kind of developed their own sort of setup where they have a mattress in the back, but this is a really sleek system. It's going to be available for 150 different types of cars. Now,
wow, that's quite impressive.
They've showcased it with a Tesla Model S, which is obviously amazing.
Yeah.
So if you think about that kind of size of car, sort of your Ford Mondeo, your Vauxhall Insignia, you know, that kind of size of car.
Volvo XC90.
Yeah, I'm sure you could go that
you could
big.
fit one in that one.
And it's just a really cool concept. So it may be for people who, I don't know, you don't necessarily even have to have a job on the road. You know, it could be.
Well, it could just be families going away with their kids, and the kids stay in the tent, and or maybe the kids stay in the car where it's a bit warmer with the mattress out, and the parents stay in the tent.
Yeah, I don't think they do that stuff. The kids can be out in the tent.
Kids would probably prefer the tent anyway. I don't think they'd be that bothered about sleeping in the car, but I might be wrong. But it's a great concept, isn't it? A really good idea. Yeah,
or if you wanting to catch the fish early in the morning, you know, you could get there lovely and early. Sleep over the night before, that kind of thing. So it's really clever.
Certainly a lot cheaper than buying a camper van.
Yeah,
you know, you've
definitely.
already got the car. You can still use that to commute, but then you can also potentially on the odd weekend use it to go away. So I really like this idea.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can remove it as well whenever you don't actually need it in the back of the car.
And of course, we've seen already something very similar where we had a look at the mini rooftop box, which was a bed on the roof instead. So it's an interesting idea, this
definitely.
one, and I think a lot more companies are starting to see the potential in making cars into camper van conversions as well, that kind of idea. So
I think
be
because
interesting to see.
The market's grown all the time, so people are always looking for new ideas. So yeah, definitely check out the DreamCase, it's called. The website will be in the description below. And if we lived in Slovenia, or we were near Slovenia, if we'd known back in September, we could have stopped off and had a real good look at it. But certainly in the future, I'm sure there are plans to come to the UK and showcase it. So when that happens, we will definitely have a real good look at it.
I think our rover reporter is a bit too chilled. He's not really doing his work.
Yeah, he's
chilled out dog. Coming up this month, there's also a couple of really great caravan, motorhome and camping shows. Yeah, there is. We've got the first one, which is in Glasgow, which is going to be the Scottish Caravan, Motorhome and Holiday Home Show. That's at the SEC, and that runs from the 8th to the 11th of February. Yeah, so obviously this video is going out right at the start of February, but we are getting close to those dates, so if you have time, try and get across there. I'm sure it's a great show. And it's certainly, if we lived a bit closer to Scotland, we would love to go up there. Yeah,
it's where where some new sort of this season's tech will be coming out. So yeah, definitely try and check that out. Also, the next show that is coming up on the 20th to the 25th of February is the show at the NEC. So that's the Caravan, Camping and Motorhome Show 2018.
This is the addition of the camping side, because there was the Caravan and Motorhome Show, which is in October. Yeah, and interestingly about the October show, which is kind of the sister show to that, a record-breaking 101,000 visitors went to that October show. So yeah, fantastic to see that, and to see that again, that we're talking about how the industry is still just growing all the time. Absolutely,
it's really great. And so make sure you go along to the show in February. There's going to be 370 exhibitors there. Wow. So plenty of people. We're going to be there.
Well, we will be there. And I tell you what, a lot of people that we know, even just from work at the moment, are really interested in buying camper vans and things. So it just goes to show that more and more people are getting into this sort of thing. It's not got the same stigma that it used to. Yeah, it's getting much more the sort of cooler thing to do. Like get a caravan, motorhome, go travelling.
I think a lot of it is down to things like the uncertainty in sort of the market with the pound against the euro and all this kind of stuff with Brexit and all this and all the politics behind it all. I think people sometimes think, oh well, we'll just stay locally and go to the UK, which there's so much to see in the UK.
There absolutely is, yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be at the NEC show. We're going to be there on the 20th, which is the Tuesday.
If you spot us, come and get a free sticker. We've got some special NEC show
exclusive.
You can only get them from us physically if you meet us. So just shout at us, "Give us a sticker." You don't actually have to do that. You know, might scare me a little bit. Or you can, I don't mind. But yeah, we're handing these out at the show.
We're going to be filming, so even if we're filming, come and say hello.
Yeah, come and interrupt us, we don't mind.
It doesn't matter at
all. And also, I'm going to try and hide one of these again this year.
Yeah, so if you see the sticker, take a picture of it.
Send it to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you fancy.
Yeah.
And we'll enter you into a competition to win something.
I bet you can't find it.
Yeah.
It's going to be well hidden this time. Someone found it last time, but I reckon we're going to hide it really well.
A lot of people found it last time, didn't they?
Yeah, so...
But we are going to be doing a meet-up if you want to know exactly where we are, exactly a specific time, at 1 o'clock at the Woodland...
Retreat area.
The Woodland Retreat area.
It's marked on the map. You'll find it easy enough. It's right in the middle of the show. Yeah. It's just a bit of a break area where you can grab a coffee and chill out. And we'll be there from 1 p.m.
We'll be joined as well by the indie projects, Theo and B from the indie projects. So come and meet us all.
Yeah,
we're always up for a chat. Be nice to see you all.
Come and be. Let's see if we can break the record of 101,000 visitors.
Just to that
meeting.
Yeah. Well, the indie projects have over 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. We've got like nearly 7k. So
we can just tag along, can't we?
Yeah. Well, we can be two of those 100,000 people.
Yeah, visiting the indie projects. Right. That's it, I think, for this episode. We shall see you in the next one.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.